Hello, my little birdies. Welcome to this Twin Flame Soulmates and Separation general reading. And we are actually doing something a little different today. As you can see, we have 3 cards over here. This is not going to be a pick a card, not the first part, but I did want to do something a little bit more personalized. So the next actions portion, we are going to do a pick a card in the extended, and the link is going to be down below for that. But over here, we are going to take a look at current energies from you and your person. We are going to take a look at feelings and how you're seeing the relationship and what is going on between the two of you energetically in the connection, okay? So we are going to use person A and person B references. Take whatever resonates, okay? If you feel like you are resonating a little bit more with person A, keep that for you and keep that for person B for your person. Or the other way around, and keep in mind that energies can be a little bit intertwined, so just go with the flow, see what resonates for you, and take whatever feels good, okay? So let's get started with this. Well, I do want to start by taking a look at the bottom of the decks from the pre-shuffle. For person A, we have here the Hierophant. For person B, we do have the Hermit, and for the energy between the two of you, we have the beautiful Sun. So this is actually awesome energy. Because, by the way, we do have Taurus energy here for person A, we have Virgo for person B, and we have Leo here in the middle, so you could both have Leo placements, or these seasons could be significant, okay? But it doesn't have to be. I do feel like for person A, with this Hierophant, this is giving me a lot of divine masculine and divine feminine energies getting into union within person A. So I kind of feel like there is a really beautiful balance between person A energies. I feel like a lot of stability is coming forward, especially with the Four of Swords peeking in here. Below that Hierophant, I do feel like person A is healing a lot of wounds and is creating. I even feel like the biggest cycles for person A they have been completed, and I feel like everything is being cleared up. I do feel like person A is really getting into this place of stability, and I almost feel like there is this point of like ascension and I don't feel like this is, of course it is energetical, but I do feel like there is this sensation in the 3D life. So because, you know, Taurus is very 3D, it's material, it's an earth sign, it's material stuff. So career could be going pretty well for person A. I kind of feel like there could be some sort of path that is being opened for person A, especially with that big bright light over there. And it's like, I feel like person A is truly following their purpose and is truly, I don't know, on the right path, you know, and I feel like they feel it. I feel like they know that they are on the path of something greater and something really, really good. And I almost feel, of course, I feel like there is energy here between person A and person B, and from person A towards person B especially, but, or specifically in this case, now that we're talking about person A, but I feel like there is a lot of me, not in a selfish way, but a lot in, you know, let me surrender, let me release control. I do feel like we are in union in the 5D, so who cares if we are in the 3D? You know, I feel like there is a lot of releasing of control and a lot of focus on the 3D life of person A and trying to get their finances in order, their lifestyle in order, their health, their environment, their other relationships, you know, friendships and family. I really feel like there is a big emphasis on me, my life, and how can I create abundance and happiness in my life right now, you know? For person B, we do have this Hermit, which I absolutely freaking love because I feel like there is a lot of healing and a lot of realizations that are coming through. So I feel like person B is really going through an awakening, and I feel like oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, we love it. The Empress below that. So I really feel like they are getting into their divine feminine energy, a little bit more into the divine feminine rather than the divine masculine. Maybe they were too much in the divine masculine energy, and now they are starting to connect with their emotions. They are starting to connect with their intuition as well. And I feel like they are starting to realize what they have to do. Because I feel like before they were really afraid of their light. I would almost say that they were really afraid of being who they truly were meant to be and who they wanted to be. And I feel like for person B, they're truly getting into alignment with their purpose and alignment with, okay, I know now what I need to do. And I feel like they're taking charge over their life and they are really creating the abundance and the stability that they want. They are not necessarily, this is very feminine energy, this Hermit and Empress. So I don't feel like they're necessarily in union within themselves, divine masculine, divine feminine. I feel like they need to go a little bit into this divine feminine energy for them to be able to get into this union within themselves. Not that that is a bad sign, because this is actually a great sign that they are getting ready for union. They're getting ready for ascension, and they are really going through the path and through their soul journey as they are supposed to, okay? And I really feel like they are finding their light, and they're not afraid to speak up. They're not afraid to be who they are. For the energy of the connection, this actually says a lot with this sun, because, well, first of all, there are two dudes right here. So I really feel like you are in union in the 5D, and a very joyful, happy union. And it's almost like, with all of these sunflowers, it's about, following the sun. So follow the divine, follow your intuition, follow your soul and what it is trying to say. So right now, the person A here getting more into a me time, it is them following their sun. It is them following what makes them happy. Person B following more their divine feminine and connecting more with their divine feminine. That is them following their soul and following their purpose and their calling. And that is creating a lot of beautiful energy between the two of you. And especially with this Ace of Pentacles here showing up, there are new opportunities here being brought up to the both of you because of this growth, because of this beautiful transformation and walking towards this relationship and walking towards your individual purposes. I really feel like career is taking a big influence here. So I really feel that not only career, I actually feel like for person A, it is about career. For person B, I feel like their purpose could be more about like lifestyle or more about their transformation and who they are, something around that, or at least their current purpose. But I really feel like either way, it doesn't matter if it is career, it doesn't matter if it is internal. A lot of it is about you finding your happiness and you finding what makes you good, what makes you feel good, what makes you feel like alive, and that, yeah, I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing, and I really feel like person A is getting that feeling 100%. And I do get a sense of like a lot of confidence, especially because this 6 of Wands is here. So a lot of success, a lot of recognition, a lot of excitement. So I really love that. Let's get started here with your actual reading and let's see what is going on with person A and person B. Let's pull some oracle here to figure out their current energies. So for person A and for person B, all right. And let's pull one from here as well. So for person A, thank you. Oh yeah, and for person B, nice, very nice. So we do have here bigger picture or big picture. And we also have counter blessings, which is beautiful. We do have a 1 here and a 5. So things are changing for new beginnings. I do feel like there is a lot of sense of like gratitude for the journey that you were both on, and a lot of like, okay, so this is what is supposed to happen. I feel like a lot of clarity, especially for person B, is coming forward. And it's like you're finally understanding why things had to happen in a certain way. And oh my goodness, look at that prosperity. See, you both are really getting connected with this energy of prosperity, especially person A. But like there are different types of prosperity, right? And I do feel like you're understanding that you both have somewhere to go, and that the journey is going to fulfill, and it's going to be even better if you connect with one another and if you do it together. So for person A, let's see here. We have from death comes rebirth and self-acceptance. So that is beautiful. I really feel like for person A, there is a lot of stability coming forward. And yes, we have been talking about like 3D stability, material stability and everything, but I do feel like there is a lot of stability, especially with the self-acceptance card. A lot of stability of this is who I am and this is who I'm meant to be, and I'm not going to let anyone stop me from it. I'm not going to let anyone tell me otherwise. I do feel like there is a big sense of fuck it. I feel like there is this big sense of it is my life and I'm the ruler of my life, so I'm going to do what I wish. And I feel like there is a lot of empowerment coming from it, especially with this Kali energy. I really feel like there is this like, it was almost like this whole process, person A was in a little bit of a sprout, was just like a little tip. And then all of a sudden, boom, it just blossoms into this beautiful big flower. And it's like, I don't know, it's like fully grown, fully becoming the person you were meant to become. And with that, from death comes rebirth. There is that energy of the four swords that we were talking about, of the lessons being learned and the cycles being completed. And because of that, I really feel like person A is getting into this place of so much confidence, so much power, so much motivation and drive and ambition. And it's like, I'm going to get my dream life. I know I'm going to get it. And I feel like that knowing is the biggest thing that is happening for person A. I feel like a lot of manifestations are coming forward, and it's like, I know. I really feel like person A is in this energy of, I know I deserve this. I know I deserve prosperity. I know I deserve recognition, success. I know I deserve these new beginnings. I know I deserve this union. And I feel like there is a lot of connection with the spirit guides, connection with the universe, and with that more spiritual side, especially with this, like, from death comes rebirth, very Scorpio energy. So person A could also have some Scorpio energy in their chart, but I really feel that there is a lot of connection with the divine. And I would even say, I mean, if you are person A and you were watching this reading, maybe it doesn't apply, but I kind of feel like person A, Scorpio rules the house of tarot and astrology and everything, more about tarot. And for some reason, I kind of feel like person A could be using tarot, but in a very personal way. It's almost like they are getting private readings, they're using tarot personally themselves, but they could possibly not be looking a lot at general tarot readings here over on YouTube. Because I feel like they might try to do that, but it just doesn't feel right. I feel like there's this essence of, there's something missing. Whenever they watch a general reading for their sign or something like that, I feel like there is this sense of, it's, yeah, but yeah. It's like there's something inside of them saying, like, speaking hugely and giving them all the answers. And I feel like they're getting into this point of, like, why am I even watching general tarot readings when I can do that myself, or I can get something a little bit more personalized, and that is actually what I need. Because I feel like the energy around them with their spirit guides is so big, that is what they need, and that is what they want. So now that we're talking here about person A, let's actually pull a tarot card here for their current energy straight away. I feel like person A is just trusting themselves a lot, and possibly, especially when it comes to this connection, it's just people around them could even be saying, like, oh, but why are you waiting for them? Or why are you still holding on to them? Why don't you just move on? Why don't you just meet new people? I don't think that they are saying, like, oh no, I won't meet new people, but I feel like they know that there is something big and special about this connection, and it's like they're embracing their feelings. They're not hiding them, they're not refusing them or repressing the feelings. So we do have this Nine of Swords in their current energy. I do feel like there could be a little bit of a feeling of maybe, perhaps feeling a little bit overwhelmed. And I do feel like it is because of all the transformation. There could actually be something here creative that person A is going towards. And it's like, am I really good enough? Am I really, like, is this really working? Is this really coming forward? And I do feel like it is because, those fears, those insecurities, those triggers are showing up because you are ending the cycles and you are releasing and clearing and healing a lot of stuff. And so because you're going through that process of change, I really feel like it is important for you to, and look at that, we have 2 9s here, so 9s could be significant for person A. But I feel like there is this energy of going through a big ass transformation, and when that happens, it's like the fears and the triggers show up right at the end to test you, to see if you are going backwards or if you are really pushing them away and moving towards a new cycle. So I do feel like, and person A could be having like a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of vivid dreams. Definitely interpret your dreams, because this is very significant and is giving you a lot of answers. But don't be afraid to sleep, and don't be afraid to rest, okay, person A? Don't be afraid to really take care of your body and to connect with yourself. I do feel like another part here is that there is all of this sureness of, oh, no, we're going to be together. And, oh, I know that this is my purpose. I know that this is my path. I know that this is what I have to do. From time to time, there comes a little insecurity of like, is it though? Is it really? It's like the intuition is talking, but then the mind and the ego and the fear and all of that comes forward a little bit and may make person A question the relationship a little bit, or just their path. But I really feel like keep true to your heart, keep true to who you, to the life you want to have, and definitely keep focusing on that Hierophant energy, but connect with your heart, connect with your feelings, okay? And maybe meditation could also be good here, all right? So let's take a look at person B here. So we have powerful personal growth, awesome, and we also have clarity. So this is really beautiful because a very similar energy here to person A, but I do feel like it is a little bit more internal. I feel like a lot of changes are happening here in the 3D life, in the physical life of person A, and that can get a little bit overwhelming. But for person B, I feel like a lot is coming forward internally, and especially with the powerful personal growth. I do feel like there is a lot of change happening for, especially when it came to, I feel like, doubts of worth, doubts of, I want this, but I mean, do I even deserve it, right? I feel like that could have been a little bit of an issue here with person B. And I kind of feel like person B is now getting a lot of clarity, especially with that hermit energy that we saw before. I feel like person B is now getting clarity of, you know what, this is exactly what I know. This is exactly what I want in my life. And I feel like they may not be still in the process of, I don't know, kind of coming forward and doing something about it, especially when it comes to more physical stuff, 3D stuff. But I do feel like a lot is changing inside your mind and inside your energetic grid, and I feel like a lot of ascension is happening here. I also feel that there is, it's interesting because I am getting a glow up without a glow up. What I mean with that is that I feel like you're getting a glow up, possibly not a glow up in terms of skin, in terms of hair, in terms of physical appearance, but a glow up in energy. And I feel like people around you may notice it. I feel like it can, okay, a few things coming forward. Some people notice it, some people notice it but don't like it. And I kind of feel like you're also getting some clarity around the people that you can trust, around the people that are good for you, around the people that make you feel good, and the people that don't. I feel like the people that don't are really coming forward, and you're like, oh, wait, where did that come from? I feel like there could have been someone that you truly trusted, and it's like all of the blue, you're like, oh, wait, after all, you're actually an asshole. Okay, that's fine. And I feel like you're really clearing away, and again, not being afraid to speak up, not being afraid to push forward and say, you know what, you're out of my life. Because I feel like there is a lot of clearing coming forward, especially with all of these, like all of the white, and especially with the amethysts there. I believe that those are amethysts. I'm actually not sure, but I do feel like there is a big connection with their intuition and with their guides. And I also feel like there is a lot of clearing, a lot of cleansing happening here for person B. So that is beautiful. So let's pull here one card for, ooh, beautiful. And look at that, we have the Four of Swords. So definitely a lot of healing is happening. And with the Magician, there is definitely the manifestation of new things, the manifestation of new opportunities, of new paths, new doorways. I almost feel like person B is really getting the understanding of, you know what, even in relationships, in past relationships, and in career and everything, it's like, this is not working, this was not working at all. How can I change it? How can I do things differently? I feel like there is a lot of like inner work, a lot of reflection, a lot of, okay, but how? How am I going to move things forward? I know what I want, but how can I get it? How am I going to achieve it? How am I going to bring it into my life? I do feel like person B could be manifesting person A or some sort of situation that could propel the relationship forward. I actually feel like they could be successful because I do feel like they are manifesting from a very beautiful place. And especially with this sun energy, I do feel like sun energy and the Ace of Pentacles, I do feel like the universe and your guides are really connected and are really in tune with this energy, So I really feel that person B is making a great great progress in their manifestation skills. And also, I feel like not only about this relationship, but about their life overall. If you are person B and you're looking for some sort of change in career, in environment, in like home, if you're wanting to move out, if you're wanting to create something different, that is definitely a possibility here. And you're definitely manifesting that, okay? Because you're also breaking cycles. So you're creating new energies around you, and those new energies are coming forward, okay? So let's go back here into person A and take a look at how they're seeing the connection. How is person A seeing the connection? So we have the Two of Wands, and let's actually pull the how they're feeling about person B card. How are they feeling about person B? Nice. So we have the Page of Swords. I kind of feel like person A, it's trying so damn hard not to think about person B. Is it working? I don't think so. I actually feel like they are failing miserably in that. And I feel like they are kind of, I don't know, I feel like this Nine of Swords also comes from that. It's almost like during the day, they may even, like, they make their biggest effort. Like, I'm focused on my career, I'm focused on my health, I'm focused on whatever. And so I'm not thinking about person B. And then boom, at night, there goes person B entering their dreams, you know? And I feel like person B is kind of haunting them. Even if it's not during the day, they definitely make sure that person A doesn't forget them at night, you know, during their sleep. And that's why I feel like they're having a little bit of trouble with sleeping and everything. I do feel like person A is trying to really let go of control. And that's why, you know, I don't think that they are trying not to think about person B because, you know, they're moving on, because they don't care about person B. I feel like it's because they're trying to let go. They're trying to surrender. They're trying to be like, you know, if this is meant to happen, it's going to happen in divine timing, and I don't want to control. I don't want to know. I don't want to know, you know? But person A, you're kind of taking a look at this. But yeah. But I kind of feel like person A is really trying to look into the future. And it's like, I know in my heart that I love person B. I know in my heart that I want a relationship with person B. So let me create the life I want to have together with person B. Let me be the person that I want to be next to person B. Again, a lot of me energy, right? And it's not in a sense of me. It's in a sense of let me meet and let me be better for the relationship and for me to create the life of my dreams, which involves person B, right? And so I do feel like person A does see the relationship moving forward, and it's almost like there is this crossroads coming forward that I do feel like they feel it energetically. They may not be aware it in the 3D, because like in the physical world, things could be quite the same. You know, it's like, well, yeah, things are the same. Nothing is changing. No communication, right? Possibly, but I do feel like they feel that something is changing, especially with this new moon in Taurus, the eclipse that we just had over the weekend. I do feel like they felt it quite hugely. And I do feel like things are speeding up a lot for person A in their life. For some, there could be some physical distance here between both. And I do feel like person A is trying to kind of work with it. So they could be trying to move out or trying to move closer to person B. They could also be possibly like trying to get some sort of information around trips, or I don't think that they are trying to control it too much for the connection. I feel like they are doing it for themselves. So if they are trying, for example, to move more closer to person B, I feel like they are doing it for themselves because they want to. And of course, it's going to lead to person B, but it's like it's part of my path and it's part of what I want, you know? For how they're feeling, with a Page of Swords, I really feel like person A here is kind of spying a little bit on person B. Again, I feel like they try not to, but from time to time, there goes that little devil, and it's just like, but what are they doing? What are they up to? You know? And I feel like they're kind of, I feel like they let themselves give in a little bit, but I do feel like they're trying to like detach as much as possible. And I also feel like person A is a little bit, I don't know, I feel like they feel good about how things are between the two of you, because I feel like there is this sense of we are communicating in one way or another. We are talking through songs, we are talking through signs, we are talking through synchronicities, we are talking through messages on that other people tell us, and we are definitely talking through dreams. And so I feel like person A is like, well, we're not in physical union, but that is okay. That is okay because everything is happening how it's supposed to, and we are talking to one another, and we are evolving the relationship. So I feel like there is a lot of release and control from person A's side. I do feel that there are a lot of ideas coming forward, especially when it comes to career. Please follow them, person A, because I actually feel like that is going to lead you to this prosperity and to all of this goodness, okay? So that is definitely a sign for you. So let's get here into person B, and let's see how they are seeing the connection. So we have the Five of Swords. Interesting. And how are they feeling? Oh, wow. Man, Four of Wands, they know that person A is the one. They know that they want this union with person A. However, how they're seeing the relationship with the Five of Swords, it is talking a lot about that thing of, but how? How can we make this work? How are we going to change things? How are we going to move things forward in a healthy way? How can we change what we had? Because what we had, this wasn't working and this wasn't working. So how can we change that and do it in a good way, And I don't think that there is this essence of like, oh, you did this wrong, for person A or towards person A. I do feel like there could actually be a little bit of blaming themselves and having a little bit of a hard time with forgiveness. But I do feel like there is a lot of things around just trying to create a plan, just trying to make sure that they have everything figured out so they can move forward towards person A. I do feel like there is a little bit of fear, especially with Seven of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like there could be a little bit of fear of person A having moved on because person A is detaching so much. Person B, I feel like they feel person A removing themselves from this connection or from any sort of action towards person B. And I feel like that scares them a little bit. I feel like that makes them wonder, okay, but are they moving on? Are they seeing someone else? I do feel like they fear a lot that person A is seeing someone else. And I do feel like that makes them question, like, is it too late? Is it too late for me to actually move towards this? Is it too late for me to actually do something about this? And I feel like it's like one moment they really want to move things forward, but then the second they kind of pull back, and I feel like it's still a little bit shaky, but they're getting a lot of clarity, and I feel like they are getting into this point of like, it's now or never, I do feel like their main focus, though, it's not necessarily to move towards this. It's like, I want to be better. I want to have a plan. I want to know how to act before I move towards this. So the timelines here on what is happening next could change a little bit. For some, this person is definitely ready. For others, this person is not quite ready. For others, and I'm saying this because I have already kind of looked into the next actions because the cards flipped. But for others, there's even the energy of, I'm ready, but I'm not, of like, I am ready, but I'm still a little bit insecure and I don't have everything quite figured out yet. So it's not, by the way, the cards are not necessarily in that order. So yeah, but the timelines are going to be a little different here. And I do feel that person B still has a little bit to forgive. Person B still has a little bit of stuff to heal. But in terms of timelines, that is going to be up to them, obviously. But let's take a look here at how the relationship is between the two of you, or the energy is between the two of you. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Oh boy, so we have the Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. So definitely a lot of love. We also have the Ace of Cups here. We have the Ace of Swords. Goddamn, we have the Prince of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, and we have the Six of Wands. So clearly a lot of focus on victory, a lot of focus on let's make this work and let's make my life work, right? For person A, let's create something good here. And I do feel like a lot of beginnings or a lot of new energies are coming forward. And I definitely feel like that is pushing the relationship forward, especially with the Prince of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So there is definitely a lot of like, let's move, let's go, let's do something, right? And, you know, we have a couple, again, talking about timelines, we have, it could be as fast as like a week, it could be as slow as like a few months, or in the middle, like between a month or something, you know? So I definitely feel like the timelines are kind of, you know, still being played out, but I do feel like there is a lot of authenticity coming through. I feel like there is a lot of authenticity individually, you know, and that's what the best thing is here about the two of you right now, is that you're really standing in your power. And I do feel like there is a lot of success, there is a lot of abundance and prosperity coming forward for you respectively. I do feel like this person B, could be trying to kind of get into a more financially stable place, or with, you know, better career habits, something like that. It could also be, another thing that is coming through is that there could be like a third party. We'll talk about that in just a second, but I do feel like they're trying to get into a better place with their career, with their finances, so they can come forward. I don't think that person is really caring too much about that, but that is something that they definitely want to provide for person A, you know. So person A doesn't feel like that much of a burden if they can provide for them. I do feel that with that Five of Swords, we were talking about like person A having someone else. I do feel like they could have been listening to the wrong people. You know, again, that thing of like, this person is trustworthy, this person is not trustworthy, and what was I doing trusting them? And I feel like they now are understanding that, and I feel like they're also understanding that they listened to the wrong advice and that they listened to the wrong people. For those of you that were in a third-party situation, honestly, I'm not seeing that. So if it is, take that if it resonates, but I do feel like it's for a very few of you if you're resonating with this reading. I do feel like that is not part of the picture here anymore. I really feel like it's not, because I really feel like now this person feels like the roles were reversed, right? It's like if there was a third party, they were the ones with the third party. Now, boom, you're the one with the third party, and you're the one seeing someone else. So I feel like they're a little bit frightened over it, okay? But definitely a lot of new energies coming forward here between the two of you, okay? Ace of Cups, brand new cycle in love. Ace of Swords, brand new cycle of communication. So that's pretty good. So next up, we are going to move into the extended, and we are going to take a look at the next action. So we have here pile number 1, which is this shell. I'm going to show it again in the extended. We have pile number 2, and we have pile number 3, and we are going to take a look at their next actions, a lot of messages from them, and some advice. We are going to take a look at timing as well, okay? So if you're interested in that, the link for the extended is going to be down below. But if this is where we part, I do not want you to leave here without some advice. So let's pull some messages here from your guides. For person A, what do we have for person A? What would person A need to hear at this moment? Ooh. Okay, so we have Wildflower. Ooh, I love it. Live an uncontrolled life, free to grow anywhere and bound by anything. Yeah, so there's definitely this thing of like, let go of those. Oh my goodness, look at that. We have bloom and attract more than butterflies. We do have a lot of like manifestations coming forward for person A, and a lot of ascension of you aligning with who you're truly meant to be. And I feel like you're doing great. You really are. We also have this patience here. Wait for the fruit to ripen. And I do feel like it is to do with this relationship. And it's like, you are doing a great job at surrendering. So be patient, you know, keep working on yourself, keep working on your life, because you're doing great. And just know that you're attracting so much. You're attracting so much prosperity, so much abundance, all shapes and forms. And do not give up on that, because you're truly doing amazing. And you're truly accomplishing so much. Be proud of yourself as well. That is also another thing. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of everything that you're creating in your life, okay? So, and also with that patience, it's like some things that you're creating and that you're starting to build right now could take just a little bit, okay? So just keep an open mind on how things might show up for you, and when they might show up for you, okay? So for person B, we do have move, a rolling stone, a rolling stone gathers no moss. We also have opportunity. There is no use looking for luck. It arrives at unexpected times. My God, what is happening with my words? And we do have this, listen, be alert, the soft chiming bells call to nearby fairies. Oh my God. Bro, person B, you kind of need to work on that throat chakra. Kind of need to work on that speaking. Or it could just be like Mercury approaching its retrograde. But, or just me being stupid. However, for person B, the messages that we have here for you, it is about like move forward. You don't have to have everything figured out, especially with this like opportunity. There's no use looking for luck. And I was even going to say like there's no use looking for love, right? And it's like, don't try to control things too much. Just feel into your feelings and just go. Move with your heart. Move with what feels right. Move with what you truly feel like you should be doing. Listen to your soul's truth, right? This thing of listening to the fairies, to nearby fairies. You are being guided, and I feel like you're receiving so many signs, so many indications pointing towards this connection, pointing towards this movement forward. And please trust it. Please believe in it and go with it. Go with the flow, okay? Go with the flow of your heart and trust in your heart. And just know that the universe is supporting you in every way, okay? So, again, if you're interested in that extended, there is going to be a link down below for the Bigger card. And for private reading, if you want to dive a little deeper into this reading, the link is going to be down below as well. And yeah, don't forget to smash the like button and to subscribe if you're new here. I would love to have you here in the Birdie family. And that is it. So I wish you the freaking best. I love you very much. And I will see you in the next one if this is very far. Bye-bye.